Just sneak that in there. Yo, I'm in Lego code. I ain't gonna talk about that shit. And then Duke's here, but he's on mute. Some shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on.
Speaking of Duke, KuCoin jumped up again.
Shit.
On some DukeMoney type shit.
Are we going straight to the money podcast? Duke looked like he had a party. He had a party right now. You at the party?
He at the crypto party.
I'm in a session though.
Yo, so finish the session, dude. Like,
look at that smile. Look at that money smile.
It's mad crazy. I can't believe you be putting your clients on pause for just to pop it.
Almost a prime minister.
Like, you know what, Duke, like, yo, they ain't paying me as much as KCS.
Duke's also prime minister and king of several nations. He got other stuff to do, but he still let the people know he go hand in hand. He'll still get into a session. Don't get it twisted. He'll still get the bread. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a king don't mean I don't get down in the battlefield.
There you go. Let me see. Should
immortal.
Should I log into KuCoin again? Should I log into KuCoin again? The weekly login?
Beat manipulation, his Marvel card, beat manipulation abilities, mind control, unlimited money creation.
Who's that?
What's up, man? I like your sunglasses.
Yeah, know what I mean? You should fly money. Nah, see, check the shit. I got the flag there, know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know? That's that, you know what I mean? That's that USA shit. This shit's hot. Those Oakley shits, you know what I'm saying?
He said it's cool because he has 2 pairs on.
What's up?
2. You only need 1. I just need 1 for the sun. Know what I mean? Anything else just get in the way of the optics.
I'm on an ascendant. I'm on a level that you're not on, man. I'm ascendant. Look at
Now that's a fact. You ain't have a reason to need these joints. That's why you got the ones you got. You gotta have a reason for these joints, but that's for those that know.
The reasons. There you go.
Don't be sending your little goons at me, Duke. I mean, let me have your little goons get at me. Whatever shenanigans you got going on. Duke little goons, you know what I mean?
Goon gang,
Duke
let's
send
go.
His little troopers.
Damn, I did the weekly login to KuCoin just now. It's more than last week. I'll just leave it at that.
I told you. It's crazy.
Only 6 bonus. Cause yeah, I put a lot of it into KCS because of just diversifying it up. I don't know what you want to call it.
Nah, the KCS shit is legit.
Yeah.
But you seen it, dude? You seen it? I think you texted me.
He the one broadcasting.
Ooh. No, but I text you today. I looked back in. I was like, yo, because he hit me up. It was up. And then I looked again and it was up a lot from when he told me. So I was just like, man. But I think you probably already know about that, though. As far as Duke. I think Duke, before all of us did. But nah, that shit went up again.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. It's crazy. I got 6 bonus today. KCS bonus. It's a far cry from 1034.
Nah, that's some psychopath shit. That's some sicko shit.
I didn't realize you get them almost every day. That's wild.
It is every day. It's daily.
Yeah.
You get 2 a day. You get the KuCoin bonus, and you get one that's called a futures bonus every day.
Oh, okay. I see it. Futures. It's wild. It's crazy. So, yo, man, I was eating pastelillos today, yo. Right, I made some pastelillos today. It had like cheese, it had pepperoni in it, it had the 6 cheeses, and it had bacon in it, yo. And then something came loose, and my tooth fell out of my mouth while I was chewing on a pastelillo.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Duke, you heard that? You heard that, Duke? Wow. You serious?
I'm not even lying. I just left my tooth in the garage. I don't think it's useful anymore, but
How it just fell out? What you mean? That's not good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it was loose for a minute, but
it was fucked up. Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay. It's not random.
It's not random, but yeah. But I probably gotta go to these dentists pretty soon, I guess.
Yeah, man. You gotta at least get them checked out. I told you.
Yeah.
Get the little thing on Amazon at the least.
The dentist thing,
The little pick tool on Amazon. Pick your shit and brush your teeth. Take care of your shit if you can't really. You know what I'm saying? But which tooth is it?
It was one of these ones in the back.
Oh, so you don't look crazy or nothing now?
No, they can't. You gotta be looking for it. I gotta I ain't hockey Abe. I gotta be doing a Joker smile, and then you gotta be looking for it to kind of see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still look normalish, I guess. But yeah, man. I guess
none of that shit matters anyway. But yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean,
other than the health aspect of it.
Yeah.
Very well. Damn. Salute to the tooth, you know what I mean?
I almost swallowed a tooth, basically.
Because
of that shit.
Rest in peace, tooth.
R.I.P. the tooth. Yeah, man. R.I.P. We got a few R.I.P.s today, unfortunately. We're gonna get to
pillow and get money from the Duke Fairy.
Yo, I should do that. I wonder if it'll come.
Duke drops you Ethereum in your heart wallet if you leave your tooth under your pillow. That's what I heard. That's what the little kids are saying.
Is that it? That's what they saying?
Yeah.
Damn. That's fucked up. But yeah, that was my big thing. Like, shit, man. Trying to eat these pastelillos and freaking lost one. But yeah. All right.
Very well.
Close this KuCoin.
What you got?
That's the KuCoin wrap. Well, I guess you broke the news to me. But yeah, man, DMX RIP.
Yeah.
One of the goats of our time.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's crazy.
That's sad. Yeah.
I only made it to like maybe 1 hour in the drink champs, but now I almost maybe want to finish it, you know? Because that's probably it.
Shit, it's a dope one. For sure.
That's crazy.
For sure, it's a dope one. It's a cool one. He got a interesting personality.
I had him in the topics too, because he actually dropped the track on my radar that came out. It's called X Moves. And I was like, is this real? Like, because I saw who was on it. And I was like, this don't even make logically, this don't make sense. Like, who was on it? Because I'm just trying to say the features. All right, so the first feature makes sense. Is Bootsy Collins. He playing bass on the track. But then it got the guitarist Steve Howe. Yo, Steve Howe is a legend. But like from the prog world, from that whole Dream Theater world, he played guitar for like Yes from the 1970s. I don't know if you ever heard of Yes. He played guitar in Asia. I don't know if you ever heard of Asia. But these are like legends from another game, you know? And then Ian Pace was the drummer. And he's the drummer for Deep Purple. And I was like, again, another like legend group from the 70s. And I was like, yo, how these people end up... Bootsy I can sort of see because of funk and hip hop. But I was like, how these other two dudes end up... Like, I can't even imagine Steve Howe doing hip hop tracks. Like, you know, so I was like... That shit just caught me off guard. Yo, Steve Howe's like 70, 80 right now or some shit. You know what I mean? So I was just like, how are these like... All of these guys actually are probably 60 to 80 range. You know, one of. So I was just like, how do these guys end up in a room with DMX? I was just like, that shit caught me off guard. So I Googled it and it was real. And I was like, all right, I guess he doing some different shit then, you know? Just like that Reindeer track, you know, was different, you know? like you don't expect... you know, your favorite rapper or whatever be dropping Christmas songs, you know, but But yeah, nah. So he dropped that yesterday / today. But yeah, man. But DMX gone. He dropped a track called X Moves. You know, it's a thing. But,
Yeah. Sad day for hip hop. I mean, you said logically. I saw that this dude Logic is coming back.
Like
or
as a
release
rapper?
a track. I don't. You know, officially out of retirement. I don't know if he's coming back, but you know, he made a song or something, which obviously I don't give a fuck about. I don't really like him. He should just stay.
That shit happened with Jay-Z. All these motherfuckers. You can't retire. Logically, briefly reemerges from retirement. What does that even mean? How you reemerge from retirement? Tired and Malibu.
Not that nice. He's just not that nice. I don't think.
Yeah.
He's just not that nice.
So he dropped a single, but this is what I'm saying. Like none of these guys, I don't expect them to retire, dude. Like.
Right. Westside dropped the 2.
Yo, he dropped some
excuses, whatever.
He had some shit with that dude, with Rosenberg.
I heard the first one. I didn't hear the second one yet.
He had a song with Rosenberg that popped up on my radar. So, like, let me see. Westside Gun.
Paul. I didn't hear the Benny the Butcher album yet, but I need to hear that.
That one is good.
Yeah, I like Benny. DukeMoney, what you doing? You can hear us, or are he just grinding? Look at him making beats, thinking about crypto, drinking Sapporo, imported. Yeah, I know what it is.
All right. So
Peter is like identified by Can.
Peter Rosenberg. Peter Rosenberg.
He's a sicko.
He got an album coming out, and I guess this is Westside's song on there. It's called Stain. But it sounded like a Westside Gun track. And when I heard Stain, I was like, yo, man, like, I heard the name Stain. I was like, man, I know Jim Cornette liked to call somebody in wrestling Shit Stain, but I was like, I can't remember who Shit Stain is. I was like, I wonder. It tied into that. Probably not, but. But yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. What else I got in here? Oh, shit. Let me turn that off. As I go down the wrestling lore, somebody wrote this in the chat and I didn't believe it, so I had to like Google it. Yo, thousands of years ago, DDP sued Jay-Z over the diamond cutter jester.
I was about to say, wait, what? DMX was the thousands of years ago, DMX wrestling?
DDP, he sued him over the rock symbol because DDP does that when he's gonna diamond cut people. They settled out of court.
What happened?
He settled out of court and paid him.
Oh, okay.
DDP won.
Wow.
I never knew that.
That's an interesting fact.
Word. Yeah. DDP.
Yo, so DDP is the original The Rock. The Rock. That's DDP. You know what I mean? Hope have to get blessed from the God.
Did you hear that, dude?
The Rock.
A long time ago.
All of a sudden, I come back on. I see this man.
No, because I found out.
Yo, don't be sending your little goons at me either.
Yo,
don't be sending your little goons at me, all right?
These niggas.
He don't even know what these. He don't even know what these shades. These shades is so deep. These shades is like a battle rap. It's so layered. If I take these shits off, not red. You better tell him.
I don't know these niggas either, so
yeah, well,
don't even be ashamed.
Yeah, nah. Don't ever have none of your goons address my glasses like that ever again.
Goons, man.
I'll come through the screen.
I ain't my goons. You can send
those are your goons. Nah, those are your goons. Y'all in there, you just sent them on a little mission. Nah, y'all done making raps for me today. Y'all go. I don't know where you sent them, but no, I mean, he sent them on a little ether mission.
The boys had. You talking about hook on yet?
I said it went up. You missed it after your little goons came after me.
Yo, shit is flying, man. Shit is.
You seen it? It went up big.
18, nigga.
You said it's gonna hit 20.
I told y'all niggas I said 20 at the end of the month. I predicted now.
Yo, you know what I think is gonna happen? I think up to at the least up to the 14th it'll go up. It might drop after the 14th, sell the news type of deal, but
Well, why would it drop after the 14th?
Coinbase has
maybe to sell the news kind of thing because Coinbase is IPO, and it might go up that day, but it might go down after that too. It's just because people might have already baked it in up into the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People might just take profits if that is the motivation for it, you know, at that point, if they're satisfied. If you care about the short term, but yeah, no, that shit went up. OD.
I used to be so insane, look at me now. Always gotta keep a scale on me.
Duke with the. You ain't done with the sussing yet, dude?
Nah, man, I'm a hustler, man. I'm the boss, so I can do what the hell I want to do. Fuck out of it. I can do this chat.
See, those are his goons. I told you those is his goons. Look, he just said, I'm the boss.
I do what I want to do, nigga. I get on this shit. I get off this shit. You know what I mean? It don't even matter to me. I don't give a fuck. And I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it.
There you go.
Keep your little drunk goons in line, all right? Know what I'm saying? Colonel Kurtz. Yeah, I ain't even getting into it, know what I'm saying? I'll rig a nigga whole building to blow up.
Nah, you go over there and do that.
The whole building, all of it.
Nah, but it's more. It's more.
Be on the international watch list.
This nigga's still talking about killing niggas. No.
I'm sorry.
It's more. Some shit called UBX is going nuts, and some shit called Branson. It's going. The shit went to 600% today.
Wow.
600 and some change.
Branson.
1 day. So, little nigga put me on today. He said he put 6 in there, came up with a 10. Them little niggas put me on now. Cause I put them niggas on so much, now them niggas just put me on. And I saw it in the morning, but I didn't think nothing of it. I saw it already up like 400%. You know, I'm thinking stock mode, because stock mode, anything passes 100, don't chase that. Kind
of like, yeah. Even though, you know, it happened, but yeah.
Yeah, it's pointless to chase. Boom, I see it at 400. I look at it again, it's just almost at 700. I'm like, damn.
I know.
Hey, whatever, man. It's always gonna be enough.
Yo, I'm cool with the KuCoin little jump that happened. Did you see it read today?
Listen, I've been like I told you earlier. I told you the other day. Every time this go up, I'm gonna keep on updating y'all niggas. I'm gonna just put it in. I don't give a fuck if y'all look at it or not. I'm just gonna put it in the chat.
That's who that nigga is. That's his crypto nigga. That nigga just give him updates. He just got a nigga that stand next to him and just like a little ticker bot. Tell him what symbol. All Duke gotta say is the symbol, and that nigga Google it. Duke don't got time to push his sacred thumbs on his smartphone to look up no fucking crypto prices. Nigga tell that nigga you double glasses. That's why I got 2 glasses on so he can see, so he could, because he look at this shit so long. Because he look at the cell phone so long to protect his eyes, and nigga be like BTC, and the nigga come back BTC 114 USD, dude. And that's it. That's ill. When you that rich and you got a nigga to just read you Bitcoin prices, you a fucking psychopath. You're fucking psycho. For real. Look at him. He telling him that he just don't want it to be on camera and drink support. He just said KCS to that nigga. That nigga just said 314 USD. Lord Duke. But anyway.
Lord Duke.
Nigga, I almost got one of the gems. I'll rupture the tectonic plates, nigga. You feel me?
Tectonics.
I'll never knock on the devil's door.
What I miss?
That nigga is your little crypto. That nigga reads you crypto symbols. That nigga stands there and you say BTC, and that nigga look on his phone and be like, he'll just convert it for you immediately. You could tell him BTC to KCS, BTC to Unix, and the nigga look it up. That's why the glasses is there, because he look at the phone all day. So he gotta protect his eyes. Sometimes he put the little blue shade, the little blue light filter on, so the nigga don't strain and shit, because he gotta answer immediately. Even though you have Google and Siri and Bixby and all these, you could easily just ask Google, hey Google, what's the BTC price? He has that nigga there all the time, just to tell that nigga BTC, and the nigga at any point, 24 hours. And he make them rap for him. You a fucking sicko, dude. You a sicko. That nigga can hear this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Well, we on computer, but if we was ever in the same motherfucking battle space, trust me, that nigga better be Tony Stark and have some nanotech armor and all kind of fucking superpowers. Because it's getting to the point where I'm going to start really being able to clip people from, come on down, I'll drop the Addy. As soon as you pull up to the road, the top of your shit fly off like a soda cap. And whoever's with you is shocked in amazement, like they just landed on some fucking foreign beach. And then that's when the second one hit, but they supersonic. So you get hit before you even hear it. From what I'm gonna be doing. So don't ever send no little goons. You could put this shit on loud or whatever the fuck, and he could come here if he want to.
No, man. What the hell, niggas? Don't kill me.
Don't ever talk about my glasses or address me some background goon nigga of yours. Fuck out of here.
Goon nigga, man.
Give a fuck who it is. Tell him to work on his session. We podcasting. I ain't talking about his garbage ass fucking raps. If I ever came to New York, if I ever come back to New York, niggas gonna think I was in Delta Force or some shit. I'll find a way to do this shit legally. I'm about to get some class 3 shit, really. But tell that nigga don't ever address the podcast again without proper permission. It's a voting system. That nigga gotta ask all 3 of us. Tell that nigga right now. In his session, because he interrupted it. Tell him.
That's not happening.
Tell him during his session that he needs to address the members of the podcast before he open his mouth and show his face on the camera again. Listen, he paying you. He ain't paying me. Don't make me come. If I get old enough, I'll remember this episode and bioscan that shit and come collect 50 years from now, nigga. Fuck around. You a sicko for having him read you ticker symbols and crypto, and I'm a petty sicko because I'll come get you 25 years later for some dumb shit. Because you ruined podcast episode, whatever episode this is, thinking you cool, drinking cheap liquor, coming over there and break your body into little pieces. You tell him that. You tell him that. You tell him what state I'm in too. It ain't that big. I'll give him some clues. Play a little game. Nigga, I didn't have to find people in the woods, big woods. I'll find you first. Tell him, Duke. Tell him. Ruin his session because he got me agitated. So get him agitated for his little rap session. That shit ain't gonna blow anyway. You ain't fucking nothing up. Shit trash as it is. Play that shit. Matter of fact, play this nigga shit right now. I want to hear this shit. Play this shit.
I'm not in there.
Play this nigga shit.
That's not happening.
Play the music. You ain't gotta tell him. Just put it on like you just listened to it or something.
I'm just trying to
put it on. Oh, because you ain't trying to mess up the bread. I feel you.
Come on, man.
Play it. Premiere. This shit probably fire though.
It's absolutely not.
Damn, son. You too?
Don't be, yo, you better tell them what I said. Don't be having people with non-fire tracks addressing the podcast. He ain't even got no heat. Don't ever. I'm sorry. Don't ever do that. You better tell him. You better tell him.
This guy. You only one room away, and you don't even back him up. You just like.
Yeah, you.
Why would I do that?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Why would I do that? Come on, man.
Tell him to watch the episode afterwards.
I ain't gonna do that.
Send him a link to the episode. Help him out. Get some feedback. You grinding. He ain't want to premiere his shit. All right, go on. I'm sorry. These little peasants got me. These little peasants agitate me. I don't like being unprovoked bothered. That is like a pet peeve of mine. If I'm not saying or doing nothing to you, and you just, for no random reason, just say anything outside of hello, how are you doing? Do you know where X is?
Hey,
if you don't say one of them three things, I'm immediately like Skynet set me back in time with purpose.
Let me know when you're ready.
Next part, right?
Next part.
He ain't ready. That shit trash, nigga. Stop asking him. Play that shit.
Just pray
Niggas.
for
Skynet, nigga. Legion version 2, nigga. Immediately. A little electricity bubble open up. If you say some extra shit unprovoked, immediately a time portal open up. Immediately. Liquid metal.
You might get some more views because this nigga's on a murderer rant right now.
I told you it's a pet peeve. That's a trigger. That's a trigger point. But not like trolling. It was just like, what? Why? Who is that? What trash rapper you have in here speaking to the Lord God? Ski mask. And I'll flame that nigga with bars. Don't ever have these insignificant things. Yeah, but nah. I just wanted you. I was hoping he heard all this, but Duke trying to make bread. I mean, tell him to watch the episode afterwards and send me his track. I'll tell him what I think about it.
Yep.
He's a sicko. Why you have him do that with the crypto though? That's sick.
Yo, Duke disappeared.
He like this too much. You know what I mean?
That was funny though.
You know what I mean? You gotta spice things up. You know
that
what
was
I mean?
funny though, because even Duke was like, "Nah, it's absolutely not. It's not
It's trash.
fire at all." I was like, "Come on, you."
I have these guys on here talking and getting all in the camera, all with they trash, all in the videos. Don't have them dudes stay silent. You know what I mean? Sicko. It's disrespectful. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah.
It would have been better if he heard it and he got on it. Yeah, it did get hype and it went viral. Nah,
there you go.
He would have melted away. I was hoping Duke had it on speaker or something, but I realized he didn't. Duke fake for that.
But yeah, but yeah, nah, said her. But yeah, the last thing was the DDP Jay-Z thing. But yeah, I was just surprised by that was even a thing.
That's crazy. Wow.
And that he like, I don't know if one is the proper word, but he got money for it.
Right. Very nice. He has some claim to it.
Yeah.
It was valid. Okay. Interesting.
Amazon gonna drop some grocery stores on the East Coast. They not Whole Foods, some other shit. Some Amazon grocery store. I don't even know if they got a name. Like they might be Amazon or some shit, but
Hydra Grows. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like 4 stores that they experimenting for a certain type of buyer. They said. So.
I feel like they just expanding into everything.
Yeah, basically.
They're like the real life Acme Corporation, except they don't make everything that people buy, but like it's kind of like the Acme store though.
I saved this thing on Netflix. I don't know if I'll ever get to watch it, right? So many things to watch, but it's something about algorithms. So I was like, could be interesting. And I think the trailer's like, well, there's these 9 companies and, they controlling everything of our lives and stuff, with algorithms. And it's like, Google, Facebook, it's the normal ones, that you expect, So yeah, you said Acme. It just reminded me of that. But,
Acme algorithms. Yeah. All right.
Let me see. So I did like 2 things with Illmind. This is a bonus one. Illmind dropped a baby podcast. He don't actually have a podcast, but he did an interview today with this crypto dude. I guess he's big in the crypto world. I don't know his name, Dan some shit. I guess he was like an OG. He put all his savings in crypto like 10 billion years ago, and so he's super rich now or some shit. But so they talking and stuff. But what was interesting was like like there's a lot of interesting things in there like that. I just probably don't remember. It's fresh. I literally heard it on the way back taking my mom home. But what I find interesting all the time is you know, and I get it, mistakes happened, but I'm like, and I look at the mistakes I made maybe sometimes when I edit my podcast, but yo, he drops this show and it's like, yo, ill mind, yo, audio guy, beat guy, like Grammy award winning guy, and his sound is only coming from the left, and I'm like, yo, how that even happen? It's like how that's even allowed, like there's got to be like somebody else doing his shit too, right? I would hope. So it's like, I'm like, how did that even happen, dude? Or maybe not. Maybe that's why it happened. But that shit just always tricks me out. Like when an audio person drops something and the audio is off. Like, because I was thinking of my mistake, and I usually do a different type of mistake if I forget something. But it's not as egregious as that, because I know that shit was just as soon as I pressed play in the car, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? But luckily, I could put almost everything. I'm surprised. Like in the phone, you can just turn the phone mono and everything was good. So, but I just found that funny. But anyway, the real thing I had in my thing, Illmind was dropping he's dropping an NFT beat. I think he was playing like a bunch of them yesterday. So I think he's dropping like an NFT album. Yo, Illmind is like, I'm telling you, Illmind like the Gary V of beats. Like anything going on in the world, he got a beat version of it. He got a beat version.
So the Duke stops capping. That's like his new power. He can transfer beats into any money makings.
Yeah, basically.
That's called ill mind. You gave him that. He's yo, you got an ill mind. That's where it came from. Oh shit, my fault. Now we was talking about some more of your mystical powers.
Oh, is that that's the fire? That was the fire.
Cocaine. I sniff cocaine.
Oh man, we can't be talking about cocaine this week, man. That's what got DMX down.
That's it.
What's up? Uh-oh.
What was that? What was that part? That part.
That was the fire. He gone already. Already.
Yeah. That's what like when your PR rep got a damage control.
That was the fire.
It's VC though, so it's easy. They can just click off. That shit sounded crazy. Crazy fire. Anyway.
Crazy fire.
Crazy fire.
There's but yo, I think he dropped like an NFT beat album. He was playing it all on his Twitch before it went on sale. But yeah, he's doing that in collaboration with this dude called aLr. I don't know who that is. I think he might do the art part. But he got four pieces. He got four NFTs. And he said 2 and 2. 2 of them are day, 2 of them are night, and there's only one of each 4, right? And then so 2 of them are day, 2 of them are night, and then 2 of them are still pics, and then 2 of them are moving, you know? And that was it. So it's 4 NFT totals divided by day, night, and motion or still image. So
okay.
And then trying to find out any more info on that, I guess earlier in the year he dropped NFT samples. So like if you make beats, you could buy it as an NFT, you know. So he was dropping like Illmind NFT samples earlier in the year too. So yeah, Illmind always on these things as of late. So NFT sample pack, that's what it was.
Capitalizing.
Yeah.
Very well.
The PS3
wars continue.
PS3 store is closing.
With the PS3 store, you said?
yeah, online.
So that's a component of like whatever online thing they got going on now.
Yeah, like the PlayStation store, but for PlayStation 3, like the old shit.
So they're just deprecating that. Yeah.
So like in theory, I don't think this is confirmed, but in theory, like you got games on there. I guess like it hasn't really been confirmed. Like if you use that shit catalog, like will you get them shits back or not? You know.
What are they saying? Are they gonna do?
They just saying they closing the store, so I think a lot of people were like, "You should probably download your shit," because even though they say that you can always get the games later, who knows how true that is, you know?
Oh, but you can still hard download them. And,
Yeah, and save it to your drives and whatever.
They're just not supporting that anymore.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I guess eventually that is likely to happen, right? Like,
Yeah.
At some point. But very well. I don't know how relevant PS3 still is. To be honest with you, I'm so far removed.
For niche gaming communities, I'm sure.
No, I mean, yeah, but is there anything like really popping that maybe, even if it's niche, like what's the most popular PS3?
So obviously there's nothing new. So I found out about this on accident. I was scrolling through Twitch, and this guy Max, he's a fighting game guy. He was going through his entire PS3, I guess, games that he's either has or has downloaded. I think the most interesting thing I saw is that most of those games that he had, they're not even for sale for no more. Like for one reason or another, you know. Like even from the store, even though he bought them from the store. So it's like you only had that one chance to buy it in the first place. And then the other interesting thing was that a lot of these games were, because they're not for sale no more and they were taken off, their contracts run out, so they can't even remake some of those games. So it was just like, man,
rare,
yeah,
vintage,
basically. Like, I mean, of course, you could probably just download that shit, you know, like on here, you know, on the internet. But if you want some type of
many PS3s or games, I don't think. If I do, maybe it's one or two some RPG, but I don't think I have any.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I got some PS2 and PlayStation games though. Maybe one or two, but I got rid of most of.
You got your PS2?
No.
Oh, just the games.
System, but PS4. Yeah.
Okay.
I have PS4, but that's it. And I don't even know what games I have now, but it's a slim selection. I might have kept a few joints. At this point, I figured at some point, if I want them in the future, I'd be able to buy them.
Yeah, you just get it back.
For any reason at this point, but yeah. So
what was the next one? Damn, I'd have to Google more on this, but I heard the U.S. is getting into digital dollars, whatever that means. You hear about this?
I mean, crypto.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is there any more detail on this?
They all been. Nah, I didn't hear any like big major news or anything, but I mean, that's been all of them. All of the central banks are looking into it.
Oh man, there's a digital dollar project FAQ. That shit sounds ridiculous.
Don't read it.
Yo, the Federal Reserve's digital. Yo, the Federal Reserve's digital dollar push worries Wall Street. Boston Fed, MIT researchers plan to unveil platform soon. Project could threaten banks, credit cards, cryptocurrencies. How could it? It's gonna threaten cryptocurrencies. And the whole point is so that it don't get threatened.
No. Actually, now that we're using the blockchain too, only this is allowed. You want a digital? Good. Here it is. We have our digital. It will be the only digital.
That's hilarious. The Fed about to drop some shit. The Fed about to
drop. We can tax everything.
Nah, that tax called a royalty. It's not even called a tax. It's just called a royalty.
Nah, but think about it, because now they got their own ledger.
Yeah.
So
they can keep track of it.
Nope. Yep, you owe this bread, boy. Down to the microtransaction. If it's on, I don't know, their system, right? It'd have to be on their network for their coin or whatever. So
that's funny.
I mean, I don't know. It's not surprising, and it's not like, but yeah, that's whack. People still gonna do whatever they're gonna do, though.
Yeah.
Their coin probably gonna be whack too. I don't even want to use their network. It's gonna be slow. The post office doing crazy shit with my packages. Your payments never transfer on the networks. Just get lost. That shit probably whack. Your wallet always fucked up for it. I don't want the government's nothing.
You don't want it?
Okay, who from MIT? Nah, as soon as the same government on it, they gonna somehow ruin it.
None.
It's like mad slow. It's worse than using cash or credit card. Watch it be worse than using any other method of payment. It'll be the slowest one of everything. Everything will be seconds. That should be 7 days. I could have mailed this shit. All right. All right. You looking forward to the government's digital fucking anything?
Nah.
That shit ain't like some warfare technology or some shit they really need. If it's for us, yeah, that shit gonna be trash.
Let's see. So yeah, that's they shit. That's they shit. That's they shit. Every time, there's a quote from Pharoah Monch. Every time Eminem puts out an album, it's a good thing because it puts the conversation back on lyricism.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. Cause
it does. Because people always bring it up in his defense.
Yeah.
So when he drops his controversy, whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, I hearing that interview on Talib Kweli, I ended up I only heard the first half. I ain't finished it. Of his new album. I guess he was trying to do some rocket stuff. They still sound like hip hop beats for sure though. But they just they just have a different tone to them. But it's alright. Oh fuck. And yeah, that's all the phone topics I had. I could go through comic book real quick.
I saw some of the recent Drink Champs look interesting.
Oh,
there was a few that I wanted to see.
Who's on there?
I just looked this up too, and I can't remember.
Cameron's the last one I remember being on there.
Lennox Lewis was up there.
Like a new one? That was with Lennox?
Fairly new. Now I don't know if it's like the brand newest one, but like it's one that I didn't see. It's or didn't remember. Then there's a few like group ones. One is with like Cassidy, DJ Drama, and somebody else, and that one I think would be kind of interesting. Maybe hear what DJ Drama say and Cassidy. And there's another one. Maybe there's another one that looked kind of interesting from the recent ones.
Damn, the Revolt playlist is trash.
Yeah, no, I know. I just went to their main. Whoops.
I'll mute this shit.
It's trash. It is. It's funny. I said the same thing when I went there.
Lennox Lewis was on before Cam. How that never came up on my way?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, wow, I don't remember seeing this, or I saw it and just didn't catch it. But that's the same thing I was saying. So there was like a few that I just didn't realize came out.
Amari Stoudemire was on with Slim Doug and Jadakiss.
I saw that one pop. I saw that one pop up when it came out. I thought you saw that one actually. I thought you told me that
one confused me because I saw Amari with rappers and I was like, why? Why? It was like
I thought you told me about that one, but I didn't see that one. But yeah, I saw that one.
Then you got DJ Drama, Cassidy, Michael Blackson, Lords of the Underground.
Blackson.
Big U, Deborah Atney, It's Biscuit. And
no, all right. So everything before that is it was just the ones above that. So yeah,
got you.
The Cassidy one and the Lennox Lewis one. Then.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta start muting these tabs. Yo, they got like basketball on here. On Revolt? Oh, this guy's back. Dude, they got rappers playing each other in basketball on Revolt.
They do have that.
They got Russ versus Jack Harlow. They got Sway Lee versus Lil Mosey.
Jack Harlow was kind of nice and bro.
Yeah, it looked like Russ beat him though. Russ
Russ is nice too. Them niggas started fighting him.
Yeah, the way Russ talk on interviews, he take it seriously. The way he talk, I don't know.
Yeah, they almost got into a fight on that shit. But that's old episodes right there.
Yeah. Russ is on here again. Is this like a tournament? I was like Russ versus the Kid Leroy. The final, Sway Lee versus Russ. I was like, wait.
Yeah, it's like some fake tournament. But your man Quavo was like the best out of all of them. Him and 2 Chainz is like really balls.
Mm,
The niggas be shooting.
that's funny. But yo, this remind me of some old. There's some shit. Yo, Batman versus Superman writer reveals behind the scenes controversy over Africa sequence. You remember this, Phil? This is when Superman punched that
That's
dude.
when he gets to get, yeah. That's when you learn.
Yeah.
Definitely don't mess with Lois in the Zach verse at all. Don't touch her. Don't look at her. Don't threaten her. Just leave Lois alone. I mean, it'll be all right.
He said, so this guy, one of the writers said, I'm the one who had been saying, yo, we can't make a joke out of Superman raining hell upon black African Muslim characters in the desert, as Lois promises that Superman is not going to go easy on them.
Wait,
because
he did
they punched
that?
her.
I thought it was just that one movie.
I don't know. Maybe this is the original. I'm just reading his quote. Oh, this is the original draft. Yeah, it said of a time he pushed back against the original draft.
Oh yeah.
See, this Superman don't play. he like.
He leveled
For
the entire.
scenario.
Really. Wow. There goes Superman. Yeah.
But somehow I'm the person with the dark sensibility. I wanted to say I've been saving you from yourselves. I've been working with the director to bring
Look
a
what they wanted
voice.
to do. Espino would have had a heart attack. He thought the next snap was done once he would have seen Superman commit a whole genocide just for Lois. You know what I mean? With the laser eyes. Fuck all that, baby. Oh, because they kidnapped her too. Like, he just killed 1,000 people. This good Superman too. This ain't even the dark side joint. It's just a regular.
This ain't anti-life Superman.
They couldn't even put that in the movie and not have him at least kill one of them joints when he woke up and come back. In the day one of them would have had to die because I wouldn't have believed it. Like, there's no way he just did this. He killed the village for her. Because this dude tied her to a chair or something like that. Y'all done killed him. Got his girlfriend out here looking crazy. If he didn't kill the Flash or something, I wouldn't have liked it.
I'm gonna read the rest of his quote. I've been saving. Hold on. He changed the camera again.
A red light man is like, no.
Yeah.
You guys are sick. We're not doing that.
Said, I've been saving you. Hold on. I've been saving you. Where am I at? Now I'm like, okay. I've been saving you from yourselves. I've been working with the director to bring a voice of consciousness and sanity to the almost perversely dark film you've been developing for years, but I'm the problem here.
Look at her in there.
Sweet nigga.
He's sick.
That nigga remind me of a few minutes ago when I was in there. Nigga, I'm sweet nigga. He used to come in the dome with the knife in his nigga.
That never happened.
That definitely happened.
No one remembers that at
These
all.
viewers know that
When you make up these fake news stories on the internet these days,
you know?
they Photoshop you, they put this in.
Nah. Fuck
It's on
that.
Facebook, and now
We wasn't even in your crib. We was in Abe's crib. And nigga came to Abe's door like, nigga said, get in here. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Oh, this some shit that happened? Wait, what?
Hell yeah.
Wait,
what are you
hold
doing?
See,
in my
look,
door?
Abe
I'm
don't
like,
remember.
wait. Tell
Abe
me
don't remember.
the
Just
story
making this
again.
up.
Tell me the story again.
He making this up.
Yo, listen, man, we was in front of your doorstep.
He
one
making
time.
this up.
It was me. I want to say.
He can't remember. We can't trust his memory. Look.
I want to say.
Look, Your Honor. He can't even remember.
Leon James, because Abraham was selected. A lot of niggas went up there. So it was like me, Leon. That's when Leon used to kind of go up there. You know, you used to have to
He
divert.
could be confusing Leon.
He had his ups and downs. He had his up and downs. He had his
Could be
ups.
confusing me with Leon. See, he's drinking right now. Are we believing this right now? Is anybody with a logical mind listening to this man? He's drinking Sapporo. He got a rusty memory. That makes sense. He's with his crypto guy. You know what I mean?
All right. I guess we'll finish that story later.
He gotta fix his track up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got to a fire part.
Mm.
A fire part of this shit that he gotta tune up.
Let me see. Let me do this shit. This one's better. All right. What he said. I removed the punch of Lois for one thing. Just think about the optics of that. I was able to add material to the film and ask the movie to grapple with what that battle meant so that it didn't seem like a casual scene of Superman intervening in this way without reckoning with the consequences of intervention. I placed that in context of a moral question. Let me see. The studio seemed to take this position after BVS that my writing was too dark and that this was their problem. That ending was a point over which I explicitly went to the mat with the studio again and again.
Who's this talking?
One of the writers for Batman vs Superman. I argued that Batman cannot end the movie continuing this behavior, which amounted to torture, because then the movie was endorsing what he did.
Yo, Batman's handcuffing people in rusty radiator and branding them before they go to jail so that people know he's been captured by Batman. Yo, is that anywhere? Like maybe some off story? That's definitely. That's definitely. He said Batman can't. We can't have him keep doing this.
That's Grim Knight. That's Grim Knight.
He's ripping balls out.
That's Grim Knight. That's Grim Knight.
Everyone's cool. Everyone's in agreement. No objections to the ball rips. All right.
That's the Grim Knight.
This dude got fired, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he wrote for the rest of this.
Yeah. I bet he did. Yeah. You know that guy that had those objections? Go on.
Justice League writer claims Warner Brothers had no plan for order for building DC Films continuity. This was probably,
when he brought that up, they were like, well, writer man, why would we have a plan for that?
Let me see.
We'll just make movies and then the people. See, this is the green light people. You think I'd be?
Yeah, this is the same writer. This is the same writer.
Yeah, this is literally.
Let me see.
Green light men looking at this guy. This is testimony.
He spoke about the challenges of writing Justice League and addressed it. This is making me laugh because I read it. Addressed that the chairman of Warner Brothers, Kevin Suhara, mandated that the movie be, quote, under 2 hours and more comedic. More.
But he got to tone it down from y'all. This isn't even consistent. Wait, it needs to be more comedic. I've been suggesting y'all stop having Superman decapitate people. Y'all looking at me like I'm an alien, but all right, let's see what's going on.
Yeah,
how much am I getting paid for this?
So yeah, that's what I heard also. I never heard anything direct with him. As far as I can tell, and the brass at the very top decided the order of the films.
Never seen him again.
I was not consulted on the order of the films, even though I was the person writing Justice League. They just determined that it was going to be Batman, Superman, then Wonder Woman, then Justice League, then Aquaman. So there was.
Those are your directives. Those are your directives, T8 6000 writer. Superman, Batman. Whatever other stuff you're talking about, save it.
There was never any
Superman,
thought how
Batman.
the world
Needed
was
to murder.
constructed before they issued this edict. They just said conform to this schedule. That's it.
Superman, Batman, June. We don't care.
You know what's funny with this is that this reminds me of just everything we just saw recently with AT&T, HBO Max, HBO Go, HBO Now. and then when they announced the movies, and then and AT&T announced the movies, but like all the movie companies were like, yeah, but this is, this is not how it works. And AT&T was like, so what? Just do it.
Can we put sharks in the movie? You like sharks? Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh? Can we put sharks in the Batman versus Superman movie? People like sharks.
This is why Disney is very, Marvel is very fortunate to have.
Sir, you didn't answer the question.
This is crazy shit.
We don't
like
care what
this.
Disney's doing. We know what they're doing. We're copying it clearly.
Hold on, he got more. The Wonder Woman script wasn't even finished when I wrote Justice League, so I had no basis to write Wonder Woman other than Batman vs. Superman. Themyscira didn't even exist. I was never shown anything on the page for it. I didn't know whether people could talk underwater. That was the thing I had to ask because I didn't know if I could do underwater scenes with Aquaman and Atlanteans. That's how you end up with those bubbles. Remember the bubbles? Where they're talking inside of bubbles? It was all just from scratch because there had been no solo films. So Justice League needed to establish 3 of the characters. It had to create a long mythology for the DC universe. It had to resurrect Superman because he was dead at the end of the last movie. I just don't know how you could do all that in under 2 hours.
Huh? You didn't answer my question.
Hold on. Here's the last
put
sentence.
sharks?
Here's the last sentence. Maybe the 2017 release proved that you couldn't.
Oh man, listen. You're wasting time. You don't answer my question. You're wasting my time, sir. With this explanation of nonsense. Go on.
That's wild.
Tell me your movie plan. Tell me your wise plans, writer man.
Let me see. I guess every story is just this guy just dropping shit. Batman vs. Superman star Ben Affleck asks for rewrite of original script. Let me see. Ben Affleck called me. Every story just starts out the same.
Ben Affleck went home. Start reading. Imagine. You probably get to the first page. Like,
What the fuck is this?
taking a different angle. You know what I mean? Like 10 pages into the shit, and they called up the writer. Like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
Ben Affleck called me.
He said, "This is the right script. Who the fuck is this?"
Ben Affleck called me and said he was working on this film, which was a Superman film, in which he was going to play Batman. So he asked if I could read the script and consider doing a rewrite. He asked if I would do some character work, so it was already determined and storyboarded that Batman was going to be trying to kill Superman and that Batman was going to have gone down a dark road. He was branding criminals and it had certain dark elements that were non-negotiable. Non-negotiable.
Oh, that was Batman. Oh,
and then already in the story.
This is Batfleck. That is
I
Batfleck.
guess so.
Why was
Non-negotiable.
I feel this writer is just like, yo, where do I work? What is going on?
He don't want to work at Warner Brothers no more. He don't want to work at Warner Brothers no more.
He's like, wait, this is not negotiable? The branding?
Let me see what else. Okay, he spoke about the desire to create a story in which audiences would believe Batman's descent, comparing him to Captain Ahab from Moby Dick. He was traumatized by the war of Krypton coming to Earth. And he addressed the film's name and how it might have been the first step toward creating ill will for Snyder's movie. I wrote drafts of the Batman Superman movie, which wasn't called Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice by me. I did not name the script. In fact, I found out what the movie was called along with the rest of the world on the internet. I was not consulted on the title of the film, and I was as surprised as anyone. I would not have named it Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice.
Hey man, you're in charge of writing.
Yo,
Yeah.
Bitcoin $18. $18 just jumped up.
He just asked his little boy. He heard him. He said KCS.
Yes, nigga. 18.
It jumped up to 18, Lord Duke.
You see, I heard it and thought it just sounds self-important and clueless in a way. Tone deaf. The intention of the film was to do something interesting, dark, and complex. Not quite as Las Vegas bust 'em up WWE match as Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Is that what that was? That was a WWE.
Sound like they mashed all of this shit together, basically.
Yeah. I don't know if that matters.
It sounds like they don't care. You just gotta,
It's a business.
sound like
IP. Make a
cool, whatever, as long as
make something with the IP. Make something with the IP.
yeah.
Let me see. Yeah. There's a picture here of Mission Impossible 7. I'm like, damn, we ain't stopping with that, are we? Did Attack on Titan deserve a better ending? That's a topic. Not a topic, but yeah, that's one of their hot topics. You know, I'm watching that anime now, and that's an anime I imagine that, like, I'm still not done with the current season, but I'm like, I feel like they drop one season every 5 to 8 years. We talked about this before. And it's like, maybe if you're that person who waited for everything to finish and maybe binge watch or just watch it on your own time, but all of it at your own pace instead of 1 to 5 years when you're a different person every 5 years. But I'm watching this shit, yo, and it's just like, I don't know if anger is the word, but I guess, you know, and part of it might be because, you know, I'm a creative too, so I have my own ideas, but I think I've only watched like 4 episodes so far, and the first 2 were like frustrating because it was just like, yo, so we spent 3 seasons, right? I think that's like 60 episodes with these people. Season 4 starts. Again, you make me wait another 2 to 4 years, whatever it is, right? So I don't even remember who anybody is anymore, right? But for a second, they're showing, they start the story from like the opposing view, and on some hand I can get it, like, which by the way, the opposing view is brand new characters too, so, but I'm like, yo, this is like, I was like, look, I'm not the writer, so you might have some big grand point, but just like from a normal consumer standpoint, I'm like, yo, you make me wait 4 real-time years, right, to watch this shit. And I understand you don't always want to give them what they want, but it's just like, yo, so you start telling me the story of some other motherfuckers I ain't never heard of in my life, you know, and I sort of get it, like, for some big setup, but it's like, yo, man, you gotta give people what they want. How you run people 60 episodes and you start talking about some other motherfuckers, and it's not even like 60 episodes, 61's next week. But like 4 years ago, I was like, who the fuck is allowing this shit? I was like, who the fuck? This is crazy. Let me see. Stars, blah blah blah. Well, hey, I'm gonna do cause I know Duke watches it, but you don't care about stuff. I saw Falcon Winter Soldier. I mean, you know, like it's kind of, I feel like a normalish style show, but I'll say what happened on the last episode, at least finally like stuff happened. Like I seen some shit both in Attack on Titan and here where it's like finally some savagery's happening. And to just fast forward to the point like, yo, US agent, he got some super soldier serum. He was tired of sucking and he just stabbed himself with that shit. But he got anger management issues. He also someone, I think his partner got killed. Battle Cat or Battlestar, I think his name is. Or if he didn't get killed, he got hurt severely. So he ran after one of the dudes, the first one he could grab, and in broad daylight, started beating the shit out of this dude, and he smashed the shield over that guy's head. And then they show kind of this epic pose, like with the camera underneath, and it's like a Captain America pose, just standing, but there's like blood on the bottom of the shield, and I was like, well, that's a good shot. But I was like, good, man. Like, finally something happening on this show. I was like, but yeah, no, because I mean, like, I think the weakness of the show is not the show's bad inherently. I don't think it has any strong bad guy. And I was like, maybe if we could have evil Captain America here, be worthy of attention, he might be able to take it. Because Zemo is just kind of having fun being rich and hanging out. So it's not Zemo, and I guess there are other bad. I had to look it up because I was like, "You ever heard of Flag Smasher in Marvel?"
Nah, but I've seen him though.
Yeah, so I haven't, but I guess looking him up, he's another like wannabe
like a corny,
Captain America.
Got like a corny
Captain. Yeah, he looked like corny Captain
costume.
America.
He looked like some.
He do look corny too.
Superhero. He looked like some real old school type Superman type. Superhero.
So he's sort of been rewritten into less of a person. I guess if you want to,
he's the terrorist group.
Yes, yeah. But there is one girl. There is one girl who's, I guess, sort of like that person. But honestly, because she's more human than person, it just seemed whack. Like it just seems like a human being. You know what I mean? It's a human being who puts on a mask, and I'm like, well, that's just visually boring. You know what I mean? That's not like superhero-ish. So it's like, man, like she sucks. So I'm like, when Captain America started finally doing something, like bash more terrorist heads with your shield. Yes, please, like do something. Because then there'll be like a little nice build up at the end. The Dora people showed up. Dora Mizazi, I'm saying that wrong. Dora, Black Panther's bodyguards. They showed up because they don't like the fact that Zemo's free and he killed Black Panther's dad. So they trying to get Zemo, and they didn't want him to take Zemo from them yet. But they bodied everybody. It was pretty fun, especially Captain America, like new Captain America. That's what kind of made him depressed to just finally take the serum, because he was like, man, they not even superheroes. They not even super soldiers. And he was just getting embarrassed like by a bunch of like warrior women, and he just felt really down. So he was like, nah, I'm done with this shit. So and they did almost like a kung fu style thing where you do pressure point acupuncture on somebody. They did that on Winter Soldier, and his arm fell off just to kind of put him in his place. Like, look, man, you cool with us, but if you're gonna get in our way, like, you can't do nothing. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing to us because we made you. So it's cool things. There's just no dope bad guy in the show right now. So it's more cool seeing them than it is anything like dope transpiring. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
The Winter Soldiers.
Damn, look at this. Yo, I went to Variety to see what's going on. If this is not, I mean, what can you do? I can tell you what you can do. Check it out. So the top story, look at this headline on Variety. DMX dies. Just that's it. I was like, damn, that's it? You can't. It just seems so plain, you know what I mean? And then, like, if I look to my right hand, they have a most popular section. Rapper DMX dies at 50. I was like, yes, that's the professional version I'm used to. But this lazy
DMX
shit, that was it. DMX died story. I was like,
you say died dead.
I was like, damn, son, like, really?
That's crazy.
Damn, so he's 50, right at 50. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yo, something I didn't really like understand till he started doing interviews and Nori re-emphasized it in Drink Champs. I really didn't understand that those first 2 albums came out in the same year, because they kind of feel like different eras, you know, those albums. Like, he's there now already, you know, the second album already, he famous now, you know. They don't seem as street as the first one, you know, like the raw sounds, you know. But they were in the same year, and I'm like, really, that's wild, that's crazy. So yeah, obviously that's the big thing here. There's another thing I'm gonna mention, just in case. This is not our music, but Taylor Swift dropped an album called Fearless, right? Taylor's version. I am not sure if this is it, but I heard many years ago that she wanted to re-record her album because she don't own the masters to this. So I'm thinking this is that album, because people been talking about it. Twitch people been talking about it. So my guess is this is that album. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but I just found that interesting. Like, yo, if I can't own my masters, I'm gonna make that shit again. So let me see. Oh, we doing this. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I don't know who that is. Joins Indiana Jones 5 cast with Harrison Ford. I read that mainly because I guess so. We're really doing this movie, Indiana Jones 5. We're really doing this.
Yes, Abe. That's you wouldn't make it that. You wouldn't make it that far.
In Hollywood, I would.
Yeah, you. Questions like that, there is.
That's crazy. They talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Indiana Jones 5. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe new people get introduced to Indiana Jones.
But didn't he have a son, right? I never saw 4, but isn't the son that dude who's crazy now? So I guess they probably can't even use him as an actor, right?
It says Indiana Jones, right, Abe?
That's enough. It's enough.
Huh?
Yeah. Fast and the Furious 9 approved for China release. China release. The new spot for movies these days. Top Gun Maverick. Yo, all I'm reading is sequels. Top Gun Maverick and Mission Impossible 7 amongst latest Paramount delays. Let's see. Yeah. Oh no, the Dungeons and Dragon movie has also been moved to next year, dog. The 4th installment of Jackass moved to later this year. I didn't know we was getting that.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, I just told you Mission Impossible 7, right, got delayed. But check this out. Mission Impossible 8 also is delayed now too.
Pandemics.
Damn, this is so Tom. This is what Tom Cruise working on. Top Gun, Maverick, Mission Impossible 7 and 8. He don't got nothing new for me. He just got.
He's doing Tom Cruise things.
I sort of get Mission Impossible 7 and 8. I don't get, because he likes doing the stunts and stuff. But damn, Top Gun just seemed like 80s
Come on,
IP
man.
grab, dog.
Top
That seemed like.
Yeah, we gotta restart that flame, man.
Do we?
Come on, man. Obviously.
Yo, the G.I. Joe spinoff, Snake Eyes, is also pushed back. I didn't know we had that. Next, Star Trek.
He was flying the G.I. Joe movie, yeah. Okay. We like ninjas.
Damn.
You gonna answer my question?
Which question? Which question?
Can we put sharks? Batman vs Superman. People like sharks.
Well, a shark man made it into Suicide Squad, so
it's possible. We could have got
King Shark.
So you telling me we could kind of? I like you. See, Come on, Abe. That's how you gotta be.
He there. Plus,
technically
sharks
there
are
is,
canon, right? Sharks are canon. The Adam West, right? The
Wait a
Adam
minute,
West.
so sharks are.
The shark
All right,
repellent.
now we're talking, Abe. You know what? I'm thinking about promoting you up to executive director. You know, and that's how it probably works.
Let me see.
That's probably how you get down.
Inside the dirty business of hit songwriting. This is a full article, so I can't even.
The dirty.
I can't
business.
even get it. I can't even. I don't even know what this is about. But I'm gonna just take a quote totally out of context. The money grab is worse than ever. It's gotten out of control. It's total abuse of power and basic extortion. another song.
I've been saying that for years. I've been saying go on. All right.
Another songwriter whose career reaches back to the 60s. I'm not surprised that this is still happening, but I'm surprised it's happening to this extent. So yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, people not getting money as per usual. Alibaba fined 2.8 billion by China in monopolies probe. I didn't know China do that shit. Look at that. I didn't know they do that shit. What happened?
Too much.
Too much. Yo, how you have a story about the website winning? Yo, Variety wins 20 awards, including Best Entertainment Website. How is that a story on your own website?
You gotta pat yourself on the back sometimes.
Yo, we the best. We the
Why
best.
is that a problem? I think that's okay.
It's just it's under the tab latest news, and I don't know if latest news is
It's
look how dope we
news.
do.
We won a trophy. We didn't say that. They said it. What are you talking about? See, you're a hater. Wow, you're just a hater.
China's Douban censors the Oscars from its platform. Douban, maybe is how you say it. I don't know. Let me see. I think that might be it for that. Yo, there's a TBS comedy show called Chad. It might just be that's his name, but that's like internet Twitch slang. That's why I was like, wait, they just making a show called Chad, but I didn't realize like his name might also just be Chad.
Okay.
But I was like, man, they doing that shit. That's wild. But yeah, that might be it. I was gonna check one. How do you do this? Oh, did I not save that? Oh, here it is. There it is. Let's see if there's anything crazy here.
Crazies.
Just like, so here's this site reports stuff different. This is music business worldwide. Look at this headline: another 1 billion for the music business. That's it. How's the headline?
Beats money.
Earlier this week, NBW revealed that BMG and investment giant KKR. It was like all these.
Yo.
Saw street shit.
Hey, come on, really? You gonna let that?
Yo, look at this is the same article. Look, it actually has a different headline here. Check it out. Look at this street slang. If that wasn't enough, check this out. Another 1 billion washes into the music business.
Yeah, well, no shit. After you read that fucking first sentence,
as CTM, look more and more names as CTM partners with U.S. funds to buy, publishing, and master rights.
No, acknowledge. You gotta acknowledge that I be telling you this stuff. Come on, man. That's Duke. Read that again from the beginning. What is that?
Earlier this week, MBW revealed that BMG and investment giant KKR have jointly committed to spending over $1 billion on music copyrights for starters via a new deal hunting partnership. Hunting.
Dude. Mm-hmm.
Another U.S.-based investment firm has unveiled plans to pour 10 figures of fresh money, fresh
base
into the music business as Dallas-based aLr Fund and Netherlands-based CTM BV announced a strategic alliance to acquire music publishing and master rights.
Yes, alliance, beat alliances. Strategic beat alliances.
Jeez.
Beat World War is about. We're on the brink of Beat World War.
Let me see. CTM aLr Music has already closed its first catalog deal with the acquisition of over 1,000 songs from Sweden-based 10 music group established by successful Swedish singer, blah, blah, blah. The catalog includes hits by Rihanna, Shakira, Panic at the Disco, Zara Larsson's worldwide hit.
They're moving. They've already annexed. They've already taken, a whole country right there. See, the Great Beat War. The Great Beat War. 2 years, we're going to be full-fledged into the Great Beat War.
There's a very modern twist to this story, too. CTM aLr Music plans to acquire rights that allow it to use songs and likenesses for holographic performances and the insurance of non-fungible tokens. And
they're working on nuclear technology.
And NFTs. It said.
They're working on nuclear technology to win the war.
The fund says that it will create NFTs representing legendary artists, iconic songs, and unforgettable music moments with provable legal rights in the song. I remember we had a discussion, and obviously, I was just arguing from a basic standpoint, and you might have just been playing devil's advocate on the phone, but it might have been maybe when the first one happened, with Bob Dylan, or maybe even older, but I was just all the major companies are always going to own all these OGs. And you were like, man, will they listen to any of this stuff 30 years ago? And it's who really knows, right? But whoever owns this shit is going to at least make it really possible that they still do listen to this shit. Because honestly, if you check every week, another OG is selling their shit for another couple of... Paul Simon sold his shit recently from Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah. So they're all selling their shit. To people I don't even know, they're not even, it's not to Sony and shit too, it's these groups like this, so
right.
It's crazy. So yeah, that's that. Let me see. The 10 acquisition fits our strategic goals and serves as a robust foundation for our fund's musical acquisitions. In cooperation with Andre, we trust that this is the first of many, many purchases. So yeah. Patreon valued at $4 billion. So it's that.
Okay.
C and Series F financing. Let's see. What's this? All right, so that's what I just read you. Yo, it's 2 different articles about groups of funds. It's a completely different one. It's also the same thing that wants to spend $1 billion on music copyrights.
the beat arms race.
Yeah, so it looks BMG and KKR versus whatever I just read you, CTM and stuff. And then Universal and Republic team with Wasim Sal Salebi to launch Universal Arabic music. So yeah, everybody coming.
Mobilizing. Yeah.
SoundCloud got a new president. Damn, they still fighting the fight, man. SoundCloud. Let's see. So yeah.
The Great Beat War is upon us.
Clubhouse users can now pay money to creators, and the app gets 0% of it. How the app ain't even out yet, and they're already talking about that stuff. That's dope. Alright. Tencent owned music streaming service Jukes inks licensing deal with Merlin. There's all kinds of like stuff going on. Sony Music Publishing India signs global deal with.
Look, arms packs, troop mobilizations, blockades are being formed. Yeah.
Yeah, man. TikTok strikes multi-territory licensing deal with South Africa.
Okay.
It's happening.
Very well.
It's happening. But yeah, man. You got any things of the week?
No, I don't think so. Trying to think. Did I watch anything interesting? No. I watched Child's Play 2, barely, but that's the most the most recent thing that I barely watched. Trying to think, did I watch anything interesting? Nah, nothing that I haven't really mentioned. Nothing new. It's gonna probably be a while before I get into looking at some stuff, but no, can't think of anything interesting that I saw or came across. You? I think it's somewhere you're going. I'll say that.
It's the sample for yesterday's beat battle. It's this dude.
What was that?
I don't know his name, so I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
And it's one of these like young guitar player people. So it's fuck, and I deleted it off this playlist. But the video is called Most Beautiful. But it's just him like doing some cool shit on acoustic. Manuel Gardner Fernandez. I think he in Europe somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty dope.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Let me see.
DukeMoney.
You got some last words?
Check your crypto, you know what I mean? You got crypto, check your crypto. Check your crypto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There you go. The bars.
It's a good one.
All right. Bake that chicken, smoke that turkey. Boosh.